Welcome back to The Vision, a podcast for immigrants, dreamers, and professionals rising above the struggle. I'm Joanna Lopez, and today we're diving into one of the biggest misconceptions in the workplace. Many of my clients tell me, if only I could speak perfect English, I would sound more professional. But the truth is that professional English is not about big words, it's about clarity. So if you ever felt like you need to sound more formal, or maybe you freeze up when you're writing an email because you're trying to find the perfect corporate formal word, well, let me tell you, I've been there. And I've used a dictionary, sometimes I've translated fancy words in Spanish to English. But today I want to set you free with something powerful. You don't sound smart by using big words. You sound smart by making complex ideas simple. And I'll show you what I mean with this example. Two examples. The first one is, these are three ways of saying the same thing. So the first one is, please be advised that the document has been forwarded for your perusal. That sounds super impressive and fancy. Second one, I've sent a document for your review. That sounds clear and confident. Here's the third one, done. So I actually had a little culture shock with that last one, because I used to be kind of get offended when I got this response from someone, because culturally I would never send an email without a greeting. That was until an American colleague and friend told me, think of it as a high five in an email, and that made it better for me. So here's another example. At your earliest convenience, please revert back with your feedback. Wow, that sounds super formal. Here's a better way of saying it. Please share your feedback by next week. This is a bold way of asking for feedback with a deadline. And it's actually a really good way to express your expectations and to help everyone in your team have a more productive week. So in other words, clarity builds trust, and that gets things done. So if you want to sound more professional, start with these three habits. The first one is use the active voice. Instead of saying like the report was completed, say I completed the report. And also cut off any fluff like, oh, I just wanted to reach out to you, things like that. Just go straight to the point. And number three, cut out all the details. Just get to the point and put it in the first paragraph. Don't bury it in the fourth paragraph. So here's a challenge for you this week. Take an email or text message that you sent recently, rewrite it using shorter sentences, clearer words, and using a more confident tone. Keep it under 5 sentences. That's how professionals communicate here in the United States. So if I can give you a word of encouragement, my prayer and hope is that the next time you feel like you need to sound more like smarter and more formal, remember that God isn't asking you to be perfect. He's asking you to communicate with purpose. As 1 Corinthians 14:9 says, unless you speak intelligible words with your tongue, how will anyone know what you're saying? And if you're learning English, let me tell you something. You are already doing something brave. So keep showing up, keep simplifying your message, keep speaking with purpose. And remember, this is The Vision. I'm Joanna Lopez, and if this episode helped you or motivated you, share with someone that can be motivated as well. So until next time, remember, speak clearly, speak confidently, and keep walking in purpose.